Hello and welcome to Hello Jargon series. Today we are going to look at the word risk. Yeah, risk is very risky. Okay, define risk. Everybody has a definition. So the Investopedia definition is in the financial terms, it is a chance or an outcome of a money given away, right? Or even keeping it. For example, you have a lakh of rupees. Keeping it, is it safe? Somebody will steal from you. Put it in an equity market. Is it safe? Yeah, the company might go down. Put it in a derivative market. Maybe you will gain or you will lose. So that means keeping it or giving it away, we don't know what will be the future of that, or demonetization happens. The money is no longer valid, right? Okay. So risk in the financial world is defined as that the value of your money getting doubled or going half or even to the extent of going to a zero level, right? So what defines these risks? Obviously a person, the individual, his or her lifestyle and age, right? All these triggers or influences the risk appetite, or that is where risk profiling is a word we use in the financial world. So there is a simple formula where if you are the age wise, right, a percentage and age. So if you are 20, your risk appetite is high because you are younger and you have a long way to go. So you can invest 80% of your 100 minus 20, 80 into a risky products, maybe an equity or even riskier than maybe a Bitcoin. As you grow older to about 60 or 80, you should reduce all the risk related products in your portfolio and then keep only a minimum 20% of it. The 80% should be kept in a safe place, maybe a fixed deposit, post office savings, etc., etc. Right? Okay. Who best can define risk better than Chinese? Even before that, maybe we will try to define our own. So close your eyes for 10 seconds and then think of an object which comes to your mind. The word risk. So say it a little louder. Risk, risk. And then figure out which object comes closer to your memory, which can define risk. Got it? Maybe fire, maybe some riots, maybe police, maybe gun. Yeah, everybody. Or maybe water, maybe hill, right? You can have it. So all these are for you. It is considered as a risk. You know what? A couple of years back when I was doing it, this experience with myself, asked myself that what is the risk defines for me, and I closed my eyes and then looked at it after 10 seconds. Yeah, I was actually smiling because my marriage wedding invitation came. Right? Yeah, it's the most riskiest thing one can do it in your life. But then, yes, I can either choose or I can skip it. So because I have chosen, now I have a happy family, happy wife, daughter, etc. Right? If I don't take the risk, the possibility of me getting reward is limited. Right? So the higher the risk, higher the return. Yeah, lower the risk or no risk. There is nothing called no risk. Stepping out of your home, yeah, it's more risky. Being within your house, it is even more riskier, right? So do nothing, it's bad. Do something, equally worse, right? So at least there is a better definition from the Chinese world. So it looks something like this. So it's in Mandarin. Obviously, I don't know how many of you know Mandarin, but it is worth to start picking up this language. They have the largest population, and we will be servicing them at some point of time. Okay. So what is the what is the translation of this? Before even getting into translation, let's look at it a scenario, real-time scenario. What happened a couple of years back in India, where there was a morcha happened across India, where everybody was holding banners and posters saying that please do not use Chinese products, boycott Chinese products, please do not buy Chinese crackers, etc. So there is a lot of rallies happened. One wise economist went on to Twitter and then he said, guys, please don't shout so much, right? If Chinese hear this, then they will start making more posters and banners and etc. and then import it to you. So then what you will be holding is, please ban Chinese products. On the bottom it says, manufactured or made in China. Yeah, because for them, they see an opportunity even in that situation, crisis situation. So the closer translation for these two Mandarin words, not letters, is it's an opportunity with a danger, or danger giving an opportunity. They are the best in the world, right? Okay, thank you very much. Namaste.